OMG, it is indeed a good time to come back here in Singapore. What's up, everyone? Good evening, and we are back here on the second week of August. Guys, it is August 4, and we have the picture perfect devices for you guys, and of course, picture perfect promotion. So make sure that you are gonna tune in during the next 60 minutes because we have bigger and better screens for your living rooms, for your maybe bedroom, and also for your hand. So guys, this is your host Paulus, and we're coming into you live from, of course, the home of Samsung, and we're diving into the future of innovation for you. And once again, guys, if you're watching right now from our Samsung.com website and our Samsung Shop app, make sure that you are sharing this with everyone that you know, especially your family or people that you live, friends or maybe friends that you live with in your condominiums or apartment, because as you have seen before the live, we have the biggest innovative screens for you. So make sure, guys, that you are sharing this so you can enjoy this code together. Well, it's been up here since we started, so you've been seeing this code, and this has been your best friend since August 1. So make sure that you use this for you to check out all the products that we have for tonight. So for tonight, well, I see you. Yes, we have very, very nice products for you, starting with the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Yes, this has been a hit here in Singapore because a lot of you guys have been searching for the latest tech for your hands. Well, the Z Fold 7, we still have them for tonight's live. So this is Samsung's most advanced foldable yet, and you've seen the power that the Fold 7 holds, and maybe you can hold it again, because we ended the pre-order period, but of course, we want to give it to you guys in this very, very special prices. So make sure that you check them out right now by using this code. And we have the 42-inch OLED S90 FTV. Yes, guys, from the Fold 7, we're jumping to the 42-inch TV. So make sure that if you wanted it from the previous sessions, make sure that you check it out right now. And next up, guys, to make the perfect pair for our TVs, whichever TV you want to check out, we have the Q Series Soundbar HWQ990F for you guys as well for tonight. Because again, what's a perfect picture if the sound isn't as good? Well, we're offering the soundbar to you as well so that you get to have that most theatrical experience at home. And of course, we have a bigger TV as an option for tonight, the spectacular 55-inch Neo QLED QN1 EF Vision AI Smart TV. Yes, guys, you've heard that. This is the 2025 edition. This is next-gen brightness and clarity coming right at you. And next up, we have the largest yet for this live, the 75-inch Crystal UHD DU800 4K Tizen OS Smart TV. Wow, complete name. So guys, with all those said, from the Fold 7 to the biggest screen, they're gonna be live for tonight. So make sure that you check them out, because if you've been asking for this to improve your home experience, then this is the time to have them. So from mobile theater experience, right? We have your home theater experience being upgraded. Big screen for your hands and bigger screens for your home. Yeah, there you guys go. So make sure that you are checking this out right now with this code up here. We're gonna show it in a bit, so make sure you tune in up until the end of this live. And of course, guys, we have amazing discounts for you. So we're gonna specify which discounts do we have for each product, but then make sure that you are adding to cart and then checking out using our Samsung Shop app and our Samsung.com website. Okay, make sure to check out 3 very easy steps for you guys. Add to cart, add the code, and then of course check out. But guys, of course, what are the promotions that we have for tonight? Well, first, we have the code LS-Samsung SG60. Again, guys, LS-Samsung SG6-SAMSUNG SG60. zero. Okay, make sure that you are typing it in all caps lock as it is written up here so that you will be able to check out the products easily. Again, caps lock and correct spelling and correct sequence. So guys, for this, you get to receive a 10% off capped at 60 Singapore dollars for the following, which are the 42-inch OLED S90F 4K Vision AI Smart TV, Q Series soundbar HW Q990F, the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV, and the 75-inch Crystal UHD 4K Tizen OS Smart TV. And everything else in our cart, guys, make sure you are checking this part of this live over here so that you get to be directed to the exact link where the products are located. And of course, again, just like what we said, you can only use this code using our official Samsung.com website or the Samsung Shop app. Well, aren't forgetting one more thing. We have the Galaxy Z Fold 7, of course, where you get to receive $100 off when you use the code LS-Samsung SG60. There you guys go. Again, the code is usable for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 where you get 100 Singapore dollars off. So make sure you are checking it out if you missed the pre-order period. And we are sure a lot of people have already went to our official store, our physical stores. Have you went to the physical store already, Mr. Dustin? You went, right? So you ordered the Fold 7? Right? Well, guys, again, don't miss out on the pre-order. If you missed out on the pre-order period, then this is the time for you to get it during this extended promotion for our Z Fold 7. And we told you guys, right, we only have 3 very easy steps when you want to check out. First, add to cart, and then add the code, and then check out. Well, guys, isn't it great that our admin over here also shared the code SG-TRY-GALAXY, which is stackable with the Samsung SG60. So make sure you are checking our admin's message so that you get to be updated with the additional codes that we have for tonight. Again, guys, use the code SG-TRY-GALAXY as an additional stackable code with the LS Samsung SG60 code when you want to check out the Galaxy Z series, especially the Z Fold 7 right now. And again, going back to the steps, we told you guys 3 very easy steps. First, add to cart, add the codes, and then check out. But if you are planning to trade in your device, we have one more additional step. Add to cart, add the code, and then trade in if you want to get better prices for the devices. So this is how trade-in works. For checking out, you will receive or you will see the trade-in tab before you check out. So you will be able to select your specific device on the tabs. Guys, you can trade up until the oldest Galaxy S20 device. So make sure that you check out the list for the eligible devices. And then next, answer a few simple questions for the conditions of your phone, and then you will be able to enjoy the instant discount off on your next phone purchase. And then finally, you can wait for your new phone, and after it arrives, you can transfer over your data from your old phone. Well, of course, I think that's a common problem for transferring phones, right? From one phone to another. Well, we here in Samsung are giving you the liberty to transfer your data first so that you get to have your whole life transferred from your new phone, from your old phone to your new phone. So if you are thinking of trading in any of your eligible devices, make sure to check out in our Samsung.com website. Check the trade-in option, and then you will see that step. And guys, why trade in? Well, of course, we immediately approve the device that you want to trade in. Just answer a few simple questions, and then you will immediately know the trade-in value. And guys, simple and fuss-free purchase via our e-store, and our team will deliver the phone to you first to allow you again to transfer your data, and then we will arrange the pickup for another time for you. And of course, we have 0% installment plans for you free delivery, and Samsung Care Plus. So if you are looking for the benefits, guys, make sure that you are shopping using our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app with your own account so that you get to receive the free delivery, benefits of 0% installment plans of up to 36 months, and rewards points. Guys, invest in your devices right now and you get to invest in your future with your points for the reward. So again, guys, for tonight, we have big screens for your hands and bigger screens for your home, and of course, a leveled up watching experience with the sound bar. And again, use the code LS-Samsung SG60 for all of the devices available for tonight, which you can see over here. And of course, guys, our admin here has already told you to use the code SG Try Galaxy to stack with the LS-Samsung SG60 code so that you get to have an additional promotion, okay, for the Galaxy Z series phone, especially the Z Fold 7 for tonight. Mr. Shane, Mr. Dustin, sorry, Mr. Dustin, did you check out the Z? You checked out the Z Fold 7, right?
Yeah.
So now you want to check out one more because we have an additional code.
Oh,
Yeah, we have an additional code, so you can check out one more. Weren't you thinking of checking out one for Danica? You were, right? Well, now it's the chance. So if you already bought the Z Fold 7, we have 2 codes for you for tonight, so you can check out one more. All right, so for tonight, guys, and for this part, during this 48-minute part of the live, we're gonna discuss about each product and make sure that you tuned in so that you know the very special features that each of them hold. And by the way, since we have a lot of TV sizes for you guys and a lot of features, this is going to be based on your lifestyle. And we're going to start with the smallest, biggest TV that we have in the lineup for tonight, which is the 42-inch OLED S90F 4K Vision AI Smart TV. And for the price of this 42-inch OLED 4K Vision AI Smart TV, so from 1,449 pesos, it's currently down to 1,389 Singapore dollars as long as you use the code LS-Samsung SG60. Again, guys, the 10% off for each of our TVs are capped at 60 Singapore dollars. Actually, that's why LS-Samsung SG60, because it's capped at 60. And for the TV flashing up here, the 42-inch OLED S90F 4K Vision AI Smart TV, it's at 1,389 Singapore dollars. So what is it about the 42-inch OLED 4K Vision AI Smart TV that is so amazing? Honestly, here in Samsung, I am a big fan of our devices, from the aircons to the phones and of course the TV. If I were to have all of these, of course I would. But then again, guys, let's start with the 42-inch. This is gonna elevate your home experience. If you're one of those people who's living in a flat or in those 39 square meters condominium, or those spaces where you kind of just live alone but don't want that kind of super duper large screen but still enough for viewing, well, the 42-inch is definitely your option. So guys, it has the NQ4 AI Gen 3 processor, where it is the most advanced AI powered 4K processor. It enhances both sound and picture. What that means, guys, every process that you do for the TV and within the TV is gonna be very, very fast. So everything that the TV does, from switching channels to switching apps to 4K AI upscaling, which we're going to talk about later, it's going to be very, very fast. Because usually when we use the TV during the internet, right? Usually when we go from one screen to another, it kind of loads very slowly. But with this kind of processor, it loads fast. When you're switching from one app to another, like for example, if you're switching from Netflix to YouTube, it's gonna be very snappy. And if you want to upscale everything in your TV, it's also gonna be able to process everything very, very quickly. And speaking of the 4K AI Upscaling Pro, again guys, 4K AI Upscaling pro. That is a pro over there, guys. Your favorite shows and movies will definitely be sharper because we know we've had the 4K AI upscaling before, but with this Pro feature, guys, you get to have a better experience with AI upscaling. So imagine all the content that you are gonna watch from this. Like for example, even your old files from way back, maybe 2008 or 2000, if you have those kinds of files, if you were able to salvage them, they're gonna be very, very clear with the 4K AI Upscaling Pro. The thing is gonna upscale it to the nearest 4K so that you get to watch it like just like you watch it before. Like for example, I think Mr. Dustin here, Danica is 15 years old, and I think Danica is one of those Gen Alpha already. She's gonna enjoy seeing her photos from maybe like 15 years before when she was a baby. Imagine having that kind of power in the TV that shows you clearly everything. Even though the files are old, this is gonna be your best friend. And of course, with the 4K AI Upscaling Pro paired with the OLED HDR Plus, you'll get to enjoy powerful brightness and deeper contrast. So that means every frame, scene by scene, every shot is gonna look very, very amazing. Because usually for people who have that kind of TV, right, like for the usual TVs before, we want to see the greatest detail available, from animations to actual real shot films, right? For example, you want to see the blacks, the highlights, everything in your favorite characters here. I believe that is a thing right now. Noticing the details in the things that we watch is the best. Like for example, those little fabric thingy on the clothes of the animation, like especially Incredibles 2. Oh gosh, that is an amazing rendering. You get to see that kind of detail when you watch with the OLED HDR Plus. So if you are planning to watch the upcoming series, I believe so. Mr. Dustin, do you watch Kaiju number 8? Do you watch Kaiju number 8? Yes. Yes, animation is gonna be a different kind of level here in the 42-inch OLED S90F. And of course, guys, One UI Tizen powered. A lot of people have been actually talking about the One UI, where they say it's the best way to live right now. This is one of the best, if not the best, ecosystem for you to live in right now. You get to tailor your TV experience with the One UI Tizen. So this intuitive interface powered by the Tizen OS, you get to enjoy the latest smart features, and your TV is gonna be very secured, and it will have 7 years of OS upgrade. So imagine having that kind of synced lifestyle from your phone to your TV to everything around your smart home. This is the way to go. And this doesn't stop with just entertaining visually, guys. Like for example, you are an avid content consumer from Netflix or Samsung TV Plus or YouTube. You get to also use this for gaming. A lot of people who have consoles out there might be looking for the best or one of the best screens to game with. Well, you can start with the 42-inch OLED S90F 2025 edition. This TV has the motion accelerator, which comes in 144 refresh. Here, 144 hertz refresh rate. So gaming feels smoother, faster with this. So with this, guys, again, no more lags, and you will see frame by frame when you are gaming. The experience is actually very, very fluid. Like imagine playing God of War in this and you're slaying Gaia. That's gonna look a lot better. Full HD, and you're gonna love it. And of course, just like what we said, smart things. You can turn your TV into a smart home hub. With built-in support for Matter and HCA, you can connect, control, and monitor all your smart devices. So imagine having that kind of a 3D map in your home with the 42-inch OLED TV. That's gonna look amazing. So you know where to troubleshoot, and you know which device is having a problem. Well, we're gonna talk more about that later, because we have three more options for the TV. A lot of options for the TV, guys. So if you are eyeing to check out the 42-inch OLED S90F 4K Vision AI Smart TV, the price is at 1,389 Singapore dollars. You've been seeing the price flash up here since we started talking about the TV. So guys, it is currently at 1,389 Singapore dollars as long as you use the code LS-Samsung SG60. Alright, so if you have some questions, guys, make sure to drop in the live chat so that we can answer them, or our Samsung personnel can answer them for you. And here's a question: what's a better way to elevate your TV experience? Well, that is, of course, by having a great sound. Imagine like looking just at the TV. Every visual is great. Of course, that is immersive already. But what actually makes cinema or theater much more immersive is the fact that we have a good sound. And for you to have an elevated sound, well, we have the Q series soundbar HWQ990F subwoofer and the rear speaker. This, guys, is gonna change your sound experience. Like, I think so, right? Mr. Dustin, at your home, for your TV doesn't sync with your soundbar. Usually that's not a thing for soundbars and TVs to sync, right? Well, guys, for the Q series soundbar, you get to have that kind of experience, better cinematic experience with the sound. And for the price of the Q series soundbar, subwoofer, and rear speaker, you get to have it for only 1,639 Singapore dollars as long as you use the code LS-Samsung SG60. Make sure that you are checking this out right now. So guys, this syncs with your TV so that the TV will play its own sound and the soundbar will have its own sound. So you get to have that better cinematic experience when you are playing whichever you play on your TV. The thing about, I believe so, the thing about speakers right now is that they don't have those up-firing sounds. Like for example, for the sound to feel immersive, it should fire from the side, and also it should fire from above, right? Above, right? And down below. Well, for the sound woofer, guys, for this Q series soundbar, you get up-firing sounds and you get those side sounds so that they play a much more immersive sound when you are watching or playing things with your TV. Smarter bass, bigger impact, which you can actually customize. For that, guys, you get to have that kind of deep bass, or maybe not too deep bass, especially at night. You want it to automatically adjust when you are watching something so that you don't get to distract anyone, right? With the sound woofer, guys, you get to have that kind of smart experience. And again, guys, you get a private rear sound which only activates only the rear speakers to watch the TV, and sound grouping. You can group play with rear speakers for the room to be filled with music. And of course, guys, this has a Game Pro mode where you can level up your gaming with dynamic 3D sound. So when a console connects, the soundbar auto adjusts for the smooth experience when you are playing your game. So no more getting shocked when you are slaying in your games, because the AI auto fine-tunes the sound based on your genre. And of course, adaptive sound when you are watching those high quality HD films. Of course, sometimes the background music are good, the sound effects are good, but the dialogue sometimes they kind of don't feel too well, where they kind of sound a little low. But with the adaptive sound, you get to enjoy crisp and rich, detailed dialogue always. So your soundbar will analyze each scene and automatically adjust for the best scene, whether you're watching movies, films, series, or if you are playing games. And again, guys, just like what we said, you get moderate bass, so you can enjoy deep, rich bass, or you can enjoy just a moderate one, depending on the type of bass that you want to experience. But definitely, the Q series soundbar will give you those deep bases, which we really actually like and adds to the emotions when we are watching or playing. And as for the QCV soundbar, it is currently at 1,639 Singapore dollars as long as you use the code LS-Samsung SG60. So there you guys go again. These are available with the code LS-Samsung SG60. So make sure you are checking out. If you already found the perfect one for you, then make sure you are checking out the product right now. And if you are eyeing for any of the devices that we have tonight, you can check them out over here in this list. Remember guys, 3 or 4 very easy steps. 3 if you don't avail the trade-in. 4 if you avail the trade-in. Again guys, add to cart, add the code, and then check out. But if you want to trade in, add to cart, add the code trade-in, and then check out. So those are the steps for us guys. Make sure that every add to cart should be checked out immediately after so that you get to enjoy this. The sooner the better. Like imagine if you miss the promotion for today, then you're gonna wait for another one just to get this. So make sure that you are checking this out early in this week, Monday on the dot guys. Make sure to check this out. And next we have the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV. There you guys go. Very specific with the name 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF. Very tailored name for you guys so that you don't get to confuse yourself when you wanna check out. And for the price of the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV, so from 1,699 Singapore dollars, it's down to 1,639 Singapore dollars as long as you are using the code LS-Samsung SG60 to check this TV out. So guys, again, this is depending on your lifestyle. If you wanted the 42-inch a while ago, but you kind of want a bigger screen somewhere in the middle between the smallest screen that we have and the biggest screen that we have for tonight, then you can go for the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV 2025 edition, which is currently at 1,639 Singapore dollars. And of course guys, just like the most advanced TVs that we have for Samsung this year, this one is powered by the NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor. So guys, don't be fooled by the medium size of this TV. It is gonna be able to keep up with all the things that you want to do, especially in entertainment. Guys, every picture and sound are optimized real time. I believe so because sometimes watching HD content recently, I think one of the problems of people right now is that it loads too slow or maybe it processes too slow. But with this kind of processor in your TV, you get to enjoy everything in real time. So you can be assured that you are consistently viewing stunning experience, whether you're streaming, gaming, or watching sports. There you guys go. I believe so for people who are here in Singapore. For people who don't want to attend the concerts live, they can pay for the pay-per-view and then you can watch the concert there, and it will definitely feel very nice with this 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV. And of course, with that kind of processor, we are very proud and happy to say that this 4K upscaling feature for the device is gonna be very nice as well. So guys, it's gonna be much better, and because it's much faster, so that you are sure that every time you put in something that is not near 4K quality, well, you are sure that you get to have a near 4K quality immediately with this kind of processor. So it maintains sharp and smooth picture quality. And if you check our Samsung.com website, you will see how it works. And we are sure a lot of people have already been trying this TV out, and they have a lot of good reviews for this. And of course, you can connect and manage your smart home devices all from your TV. So guys, if you are to picture this, your TV isn't just a centerpiece right in the middle of your homes. Usually, even nowadays, actually, nowadays a lot of people are watching online content, right? Through their laptops, their phones, their tablets, anything in between except TV. But when it's time to watch the TV, well, guys, it's gonna be a different experience, especially nowadays that we have a little smaller screens than the TV. When viewing with the TV, it's gonna be much better, and also feels like a bonding time with your friends and family. But then, with that said, you can actually step up the TV's capability by making it your smart home control center. With the built-in smart hub, guys, you can connect and manage every smart device in your home. And of course, guys, you get real-time notifications from your devices right on the screen. I think and I believe that is one of the best things about having this TV. Because for example, if your phone is not synced with your TV, when something or a notification pops up on your phone, you have to look at your phone, look down, and then look at the TV again, look down and look at the TV again. Well, that's not gonna happen anymore because you get to sync your device with your TV. So you can just have your eyes stay in front of the TV and you will see the notification over there, and then you won't have to cut what you're watching. So with that said, a more seamless watching experience with the notifications popping up, the most important ones, the most important notifications popping up right on your TV. And of course, guys, you'll get real-time notifications from your devices. For example, they have a problem, or if you are cooking with your smart home appliances, or if you are washing using your top-load washing machine that is AI powered, then you get to have notifications that they're done, they're currently doing this, 40 minutes more, all those notifications right on your TV. And of course, if you have a refrigerator, well, it's gonna be on your TV as well. And with that said, you get to have a 3D map for all the smart things in your home, so you would know where they are located. You can actually set that up with your smart things in the TV. And the good thing about this is, of course, a lot of us are actually promoting sustainability right now. So for the remote, no more need for batteries because we have a solar cell remote for this. So you won't have to worry about your batteries dying on you. Just charge it with light and you're good to go. And also, if you haven't known, we tried it before. The phones that we have here in Samsung, you can actually use them as a remote. So if you have a remote at home and you can find it, then you can use your phone as the remote, as a backup. So no more searching for it and asking your sister or brother to stand up the couch because you cannot find the remote. And just to recap, the price of the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV. So from 1,699 Singapore dollars, it's currently down to 1,639 Singapore dollars, as long as you are using the code LS-Samsung SG60. Again, guys, all of the devices that we have over here can be used with the code LS-Samsung SG60. And for our Z series, especially the Z Fold 7 right now in this live, you can add the code SG Try Galaxy, which you can stack with the code LS-Samsung SG60. Our admins have already pinned or already commented about this, and we are sure that it will work. So go ahead, guys, since we are at the last 25 minutes of this live, make sure that you are adding to cart, adding the code, and checking out. But if you want to trade in, add to cart, add the code, trade in, and then check out. Again, guys, every product that you add to cart, should be checked out. Because again, if you've been eyeing for any one of these products, then this is the time to check out. And since we are at the last 25 minutes of this live, we just want to say we still have two more, which are the 75-inch Crystal UHD 4K Tizen OS Smart TV and the Fold 7. So guys, biggest TV right now and the biggest phone for the last part. Again guys, these two, they work so well together, but we're gonna start with the 75-inch Crystal UHD DUE 800 4K Tizen OS Smart TV. And for the price of the 75-inch Crystal UHD 4K Tizen OS Smart TV, from 1,199 Singapore dollars, it's down to 1,139 Singapore dollars. Just use the code LS-Samsung SG60 for you to get it at this very special price. Again guys, when you are using the code LS-Samsung SG60, make sure that you are typing them in all caps lock and in correct spelling. And this guys, I believe so, if you aren't satisfied with the TV sizes that we just had, well, this is your time for you to check out this TV. And there you guys go. And as for the features of the TV, well, we know, of course, starting with the 75-inch, it is very big. Mr. Dustin, can I please ask for help to just scroll up a bit? Because again, for the people who are looking to check this out, maybe they wanna know about the features. And for this guys, with this kind of a very big screen, guys, with this kind of a very big screen, 75-inch Crystal UHD, guys, imagine 75-inch. I kind of don't have a good measure of a 75-inch, but I'm pretty sure it's very big because the 55-inch is up until here. So 75-inch, it's much bigger. Definitely a cinematic, a home cinematic experience right in the heart of your living rooms or master's bedroom. This 75-inch Crystal UHD TV, guys, has 1 billion shades of color, so you can have that immersive, stunning visuals with the dynamic crystal color. So this is powered by the advanced phosphor technology, so everything from watching National Geographic to watching animations, cartoons, to watching those latest series, you get to have lifelike color and rich detail. Imagine 1 billion shades of color. Honestly, if you were to have this kind of TV, everything just feels so accurate. So it's like watching from the editor's room. Like for example, you are a film editor, you can watch this the way the producers have intended for you to watch the films that they make. Every subtle differences, every nuances in the scene or in the frames, you'll be able to see them. Imagine colors plus this big of a screen. It's gonna be able to give you the best viewing experience. And of course, with this kind of a big screen, you wanna enjoy everything in rich detail, from films, series, animations, or even your own content, or even YouTube content that are maxed at 1080. Well, the thing about this is that it also has the 4K AI upscaling. So everything is also enhanced near 4K. So they look sharper, The details are much more impressive and everything is much more immersive. No matter where the source is. Like for example, you have an external flash drive. You get to plug it in with the TV and then play all the content you downloaded online. Please, not illegally. Well, guys, with that, you get to plug in your own content and watch them in HD and in 4K actually. So make sure that you check that one out. And of course, with the OS, guys, the 75-inch Crystal UHD also is Samsung Tizen OS. This, guys, honestly, if you have the Samsung Tizen OS, everything in your home is gonna feel nice because it has Samsung Food, it has the Techno Gym. Honestly though, I am a big fan of the Techno Gym and the Samsung Food. Like for example, you work out in your homes because Techno Gym actually offers those workouts. So imagine you work out, you get to select any workout. Actually, you get yoga, you get meditation, you get cardio. All of those are available with the Techno Gym. And then after you do your home gym exercises, imagine having Samsung food at the side. You get to check which food you want to eat, nutritious food actually, because you can ask the TV for the steps and for the ingredients that you need for you to cook the specific meal. Imagine that kind of pairing with the 75-inch Crystal UHD Tizen OS Smart TV. You get to live much more seamlessly. You can track workouts, control smart devices through smart things as well. Just like what we said, if you have a smartphone, specifically this phones over here, or the latest Z series, you get to control the TV just with your phone. So no more need for the remote. We love how this works, honestly. So you can actually use your phone as a remote and then control everything, sync it with your phone, and then you're good to go. So everything, guys, from the latest entertainment features to the latest recipes, you get to have that with the 75-inch Crystal UHD for you. It's smarter, right? Honestly though, like if you work out, right? If you work out, you would appreciate the food that the Tizen OS will recommend to you. That's one of the things. That's just one of the things that I adore so much about having the Samsung Tizen OS for our TVs. And of course, paired with that, we have the Neo Quantum HDR Plus. So imagine all the workouts you're doing at home, they are in 4K. Right? Imagine having the workout experience at home in 4K. Amazing. So guys, elevate your viewing pleasure with the Neo Quantum HDR Plus. You get to enjoy superb brightness and dynamically adapted scenes in 4K resolution. Guys, you are sure that this TV delivers a more vivid color experience in a higher dynamic range like no other. HDR Plus means it's up to 2 times brighter than our previous model. So if you are watching from an open space, like for example, imagine your home very breathable, filled with glass walls, and it is bright, you get to enjoy a 2 times brighter screen with this TV, and of course, very, very big. And with the One UI Tizen, of course, you get a personalized, smart, secure smart screen experience powered by the Samsung's Tizen OS. It brings the latest features, seamless integration with SmartThings, and long-term support. 7 years of OS upgrades, the way to go right now. So if you're looking for something long-term, then this is definitely your answer, guys. For this, it is protected by Samsung Knox. And I think though, I believe that the TV is kind of strict with using the browser. That's how you know that everything is secured. Like when you are subscribing for the TV, right? You get to have that kind of security that it won't get hacked by anything because of the Samsung Knox security. So make sure, guys, that you check this out right now. So again, it's currently at 1139 Singapore dollars with the code LS-Samsung SG60. These features don't just stop there, guys. For the picture quality, it has crystal processor 4K, contrast enhancers, and of course, HDR, better contrast. Everything just feels so alive with this TV. And of course, 3D map view is still very present with the 75-inch Crystal UHD, right? And of course, multi-view. Again, no more missing any scene because you are looking at your phone when you're watching something. You just get to put it on your TV so that you won't miss a thing on your favorite content. And again, for the price of the 75-inch Crystal UHD DUE 800 4K Tizen OS Smart TV. So from 1199 Singapore dollars, it's currently down to 1,139 Singapore dollars, and you can use the code LS-Samsung SG60 for this as well. And I believe so if you are thinking if our TVs are available for gaming or they can be used for gaming, especially for console stuff, then you also get to use them for those. Again, imagine cinematic experience plus immersive gaming experience from our TVs. These are definitely a steal for tonight. Again, guys, for these codes, you can just use the code LS. For these devices, you can just use the code LS-Samsung SG60. And before we proceed with the favorite latest devices here from Samsung, let's just highlight the prices of the devices that we just had for tonight, starting with the 42-inch TV that we just had a while ago. Since we are in this last 15 minutes, I believe a lot of people are already wanting to check them out. So make sure that you check each one of them out. Starting with the 42-inch OLED S90F 4K Vision AI Smart TV, which started at a price of 1,449, is currently down to 1,389 Singapore dollars. And for making your sound experience much better, the Q Series soundbar is currently at 1,639 Singapore dollars. And for the 55-inch Neo QLED QN1EF Vision AI Smart TV, it is currently at 1,639 Singapore dollars. And of course, for the biggest TV that we just had, the 75-inch Crystal UHD 4K Tizen OS Smart TV is currently at 1,139 Singapore dollars, and all of them can be used with the code LS-Samsung SG60 for the 10% discount off. I was gonna say that it's capped at 60. Well, everything is capped at 60. Again, the code is LS-Samsung SG60, 60 for being capped at 60. But of course, just like what we said, these TVs, they can exist in your living rooms, but what if they exist on your hands? Well, we have our hero and our latest from Samsung, which is the Galaxy Z Fold 7. And for tonight, we have it in jet black. I'm very happy to hold this. Honestly, I am a big fan of the jet black edition of the Galaxy Z Fold 7, and our admin over here has commented that you can actually use 2 codes for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, which are LS-SG, LS-Samsung SG60 and SG Try Galaxy. There you guys go. Again, make sure that you are checking out the Galaxy Z Fold 7 right now with the code. So what are the things that make this so nice? But let's just flash the price of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 once more so that the people will see how much it is currently. So for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 512GB edition, which comes in blue shadow, jet black, and silver shadow, so from 2,878 Singapore dollars with the code LS-Samsung SG60, you get 100 Singapore dollars off. And of course, since our admin here has already commented, SG Try Galaxy, which will give you an additional more discount. Guys, again, stackable with the code LS-Samsung SG60. So make sure that you are checking this out if you missed the live last week. Again, don't miss out on this. Jet black looks super duper good. Honestly, big fan of this phone. If I were honestly to choose the best color for me personally, the jet black is the one. I'm sorry, I loved the blue shadow before, but then jet black just looks so sleek. Jet black colors really just feel so premium, so classic, and very, very timeless. And as for this, guys, what are the things that make it much better than the predecessor Galaxy Z Fold 6? Well, for the features of this, guys, of course, just like what you can see here, much more thin and much more sleek and bigger and brighter screens. Just wanna flex guys, that the Z Fold 7 boasts an 8-inch main screen. So you get to have this kind of main screen for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Look at that. And the crease, honestly, I've been folding and unfolding this phone for a very long time, and I can see that the crease is almost invisible. So compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 6, you get to have a larger screen for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, 8-inch, compared to the 7.6-inch that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 has. And of course, when you close it, it has a 7.6. It has a 6, sorry, it has a better and larger screen for the folded mode. So for example, you are holding this like this, you get to have that kind of bar type phone experience. I believe so. One of the things that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 excels is that when it's folded, it feels like an actual normal phone. But when it's unfolded, it's very, very powerful. And it is very convenient to use with just one hand. Look at this. Super duper nice to hold and super duper sleek to the touch. And again, guys, you can use 2 codes for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 LS-Samsung SG64, 100 Singapore dollars off, and an additional 150 Singapore dollars off for the SG Tri Galaxy. Again, guys, for this, you get to receive a better, brighter, bigger screens from outside to inside, and of course, slimmer and lighter. So we did a comparison before with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Well, you can see that the Z Fold 7 is when unfolded, much more slim. Like if I were to compare it with this remote, look at that. Honestly, feels so lightweight. 4.2 millimeters thick. That's how thin it is. And it doesn't feel like anything is compromised. Especially, I believe so, a lot of people are thinking that if this phone is this thin, then maybe the cameras have been compromised. Well, we kid you not, it didn't compromise the performance of the camera. 200 megapixel main camera compared to the 50 megapixel of the Fold 6. So it feels like an Ultra that folds. And of course, this has been a debate among a lot of people. The new Armor Flex hinge, which is of course inside, it feels much more strong compared to the previous folds. Like you will feel the strength of the hinge when you are unfolding and folding the phone. And with this, guys, of course, you get to receive the Galaxy AI, which powers up everything for the phone. So guys, the foldable meets the editing studio. So you get expanded editing smartened by the Galaxy AI features. Like for example, the generative edit, the portrait studio, and suggest erases. Everything will be seen with the unfolded mode. Imagine having that kind of editing power in a phone and tablet at the same time. You get to have better control on the pixels. You get to have better control on the timeline of the editing tool because of this kind of real estate. And guys, according to all, I've been seeing a lot of reviews as well because I honestly am a fan of the Fold 7 and the S25 Ultra, which I believe are very close together. This now rivals or sometimes outpaces flagship phones. Honestly, like compared to my S25 Ultra, honestly, I would think if I were to get one of the folds, I would go for this because it feels like, again, an Ultra that folds because of the camera as well and the power that it holds. Very fast. And of course, it can be used in broad daylight or nighttime. So everything just feels super duper up there. And for the camera, I've been boasting about the camera of this phone. Again, Samsung signature lineup camera. These guys is gonna be your companion for every creative thing that you do. So these cameras are able to blend innovation and flexibility. Dual screens, creative editing, and premium lens tech all in one foldable. And the best thing about it is that you can preview your shots while you are still using the camera. I believe that's gonna be a very nice feature for our creatives or content creators out there who want to have the phone as one of their main cameras. Because again, right now, people are looking for more genuine shots, for more phone shots, especially for marketing, for our creatives out there. I know this is perfect for you. For our marketing strategies right now, the people are looking for more genuine and more like user-generated content that they can use as reference for getting products. Like for example, this phone, while you are shooting for your content, whether you have a cafe business or any business that you have, well, you get to view your shots while you are still on the camera. So you get to have that kind of creative power and creative freedom anytime. And with the AI enhanced editing, it ensures top-tier photos in most lighting without needing manual adjustments. But of course, if you want the manual power for the camera, you can do that with the Galaxy Z Fold 7 as well. It is truly competitive with flagship grade phones, yet in a foldable form. Can't get enough of saying how nice this feels, folded and unfolded. Again, unfolded and folded. Let's show them once more how thin it looks like. This is the unfolded mode, guys. The unfolded mode boasts this thin profile. Again, very, very thin and very, very lightweight. And for the folded mode, very, very nice to have as well. So guys, from street shots to studio edits, this phone delivers it all. And this is very perfect for people who have that kind of organized, on-the-go, multiple lifestyles. Honestly, for example, you want to watch something, you want to watch something, you want to message someone, you want to download something, you want to fix stuff from your phone. Everything can be done in just one screen. Look at that. Amazing. Let's change it here. You can actually change it from time to time. Make it smaller, make it bigger so that you can to have this kind of power with this phone. Everything can be seen at once. And if you are into gaming, of course, guys, we did a lot of things with this phone. But then if you are into 5v5 gamings, then this is going to be your best friend as well. This phone made for creatives and made for gamers alike. So you get to have that best gaming experience from a phone with this kind of a screen real estate. Look at that. Imagine holding this phone and gaming it like this. Bigger, right? You get to have better map awareness when gaming. And that's going to be an advantage for you whenever you are playing with someone. And for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, the promotion that we have for this, again, guys, we have two codes that we can use, which are the LS-Samsung SG60 for 100 Singapore dollars off, and SG Try Galaxy for an additional 150 Singapore dollars off. And it comes in blue shadow, jet black, and silver shadow. Again, guys, when you use the two codes, you're gonna get an even lower price for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Love this phone so much. Wanna take advantage of the codes right now. And since we are at the last 1 minute and 30 seconds of this live, we just want to highlight about the Samsung Club Affiliate Program, a free-to-join referral and sales earning platform offered by Samsung. So guys, if you are an affiliate, you get to earn commissions by every referral that you make. So if you want to join, you can join, because anyone can join the affiliate program as long as you have a valid communication channel, blog, social media, website, or email. And the approval process typically takes up to 14 business days after registration. So for more information, visit samsung.com/sg and search Samsung Club Affiliate Program. And that's it for us tonight, guys. Make sure that you are checking out the products over here. Again, 3 or 4 very easy steps. Add to cart, add the code, and then check out. Or if you want to avail for the trade-in, add to cart, add the code, trade in, and then check out. Don't forget to use the code LS-Samsung SG60, and make sure to follow us on our social media channels and download the Samsung Shop app so that you get to be notified first when we go live. So those are it for tonight, guys. We'll see you guys again tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Happy shopping and good night, Singapore. Woo! Love this book.